Peace and love to all my beautiful souls around the world, throughout the universe. Madgesdiq and Gulls, here in this moment to share with you a verbal meditation. A verbal meditation channeled with the intent to set you free, to guide you, to direct you, to point you in the right direction of stepping into who you really be and experiencing that being while on planet Earth. Are you sick of the lies, the deceit, the misdirection, the constant pointing outside of self to find the answers that all the masters knew existed within? Are you tired of being told what to think, how to feel, what to do, when to do it? This is for you. For those of you seeking to discover what has been held secret from you, in secret from you, this is for you. Cloaked under the veil of conditioning, so many of us have been forced to live lives less than our fulfillment, the fulfillment that we seek, the joy, the peace, the harmony, the love. This one is for you. Because in this time and in this space, we're going to begin the journey back home by letting go of what we've been conditioned to believe is true. The time has come, my beautiful beings, to let go. So as you get rooted in your seat, rooting down through the sit bones, really grounding, sitting up as straight as possible so that prana, that chi, can travel beautifully up the chakra tower. Jacob's ladder is what they called it in the scripture. Closing the eyes down, taking that gaze to the center of the brow, to the single eye, the most important eye, the one that they call the third, but is really the first. Keeping our attention there and on the breath as you allow these words to massage you, to penetrate you, to move throughout your being, as together we let go of conditioning. You are so much more than you've been told. It's time to let go of conditioning. You are not your body. You are not your mind. You are not your beliefs. You are so much more. It's time to let go of conditioning. Ask yourself, how has it served you? Has it brought you the happiness you seek, the peace you desire, the true love you wish to experience, the one without fear, the one without condition, the one that is free and everlasting, or the one that claims to be but is not? The one that projects our insecurities, our traumas, our suffering, are expectations that remain unmet because of their lack of realism. The one that holds others to a higher standard than we hold or act out ourselves. It's time to let go of conditioning. How can one love if they've never been shown love? How can one love if pain is all they felt when it comes to love? How can one know the way if they haven't been shown the way? Can one be who they are truly if they've never been shown who that really is? It's time to let go of the conditioning. Less than whole, creating less than whole, then passing on less than whole. How watered down are we? It's time to let go of conditioning. The conditioning has created more obstacles for us than any, placed things in our path more difficult to overcome as they become more ingrained over time, creating a false reality, an idea of who we think we are, untrue. It's time to let go of conditioning. Take a look around. Take a look at the world. What do you see? Do you see beings operating from a place of knowing? Do you see beings interacting in harmony with love and trust, with a heart that is fully open, from a space of oneness? Not at all. Mostly from a place of separateness. It's time to let go of conditioning. For what you think is right may only be a point of view. The thoughts you thinking now, do they belong to someone else, or do they belong to you? It's time to let go of conditioning. The false truth told to you by whom? Consider the source. Consider the motive. Consider the level of consciousness from which they speak, from which they act. Are they coming from a place of fear or love? So important is this question, for fear creates more fear, whereas love creates more love. It's time to let go of the conditioning. From an open mind flows an infinite well. How open is yours? The one you use to help you navigate through the world, through the matrix? Has it been exposed to more, or has it been kept locked down for the purpose of others to carry out their agenda against humanity? Who are these beings that have set out to keep you from knowing who you truly are? Who are they? And what do they want? How does keeping us imprisoned serve them? Are they not one of us? What type of being doesn't want to see another being that they are ultimately connected to not thrive and live their best lives? Operate at a frequency so high that peace can be experienced by all? It's time to let go of the conditioning. You are not the role you play. You are not what you think you are, what they told you you are. It's time to let go of the conditioning. Conditioning, as in being or getting in shape, physically, mentally, spiritually, working, getting stronger, better, growing, evolving, is one thing, while conditioning to control is another. It's time to let go of conditioning. You will not learn who you are in school. School is meant to indoctrinate, to keep the system going. The work must be done outside. You will have to make the time, no matter how busy your schedule may be, work or otherwise. You will have to find the time or continue to be ruined by their conditioning. Time with self, meditating, reading, writing, chanting, inquiring, practicing, asking questions. These are the things that begin to break the chains of the conditioning. Without them, you have no chance. You have to make the choice yourself. It will not be made for you. No one is a victim here, for we all create our experience based on where our consciousness is. We are co-creators of our experience. No one is doing anything to us. By our choices, we are allowing it to happen. It's time to let go of conditioning. Are you brave enough to do so? What do you have to lose? So much more to gain if you do. I promise you. Life will be much better when the weight, the burdens you carry become lighter or cease to exist completely. It's time to let go of conditioning. There is no one to please but the one. Please the one, and all those tapped in will be pleased also. Those that aren't, simply aren't ready yet. Their day will come, but not before it's time. Be okay with that. Do what you can, offer what you offer, share what you share, but know that all may not be on board. For they have yet to realize, even in theory, who they truly are. It's time to let go of conditioning. Race must be transcended, for it is an illusion anyway, a false reality made up for the purpose of control, classification, and separation. Don't fall for the okie doke. It's a distraction. Racism is a sickness. Your heart sees no color. It's time to let go of conditioning. This is an energy thing. What type of energy are you sharing with others? What type of energy are you attracting? The same you are feeling inside and projecting. Don't get it twisted. It's time to let go of conditioning. Don't you want to be free? Don't you want to open up your eyes and see? See who you truly are? Don't you? Well, you must first let go of the conditioning. To let go, you must first recognize and then admit that the condition is present and that you have been conditioned, which can be a hard thing to accept, but you must if you want to take the first step towards freedom. No other being can set you free. You have to set yourself free. Freedom comes from within. One may guide, but you have to make the choice and do the work required. No one can do it for you. It's time to let go of the conditioning. So many teachers waiting here, ready to help you, guide you, assist you, but you have to want it. You have to make that choice. You have to step up to the plate. For a true teacher will not force you. That is not what a true teacher does. They push, they nudge, they challenge, they present, they encourage, they pull, but only if you want them to. If you're putting forth the effort as well. Your happiness, your freedom, your peace is your responsibility, not someone else's. Not your parents, your friends, your lover, your sister, your brother, your children, your coach, your boss, your guru, etc. It's on you. It's on you to make your own self happy. Don't put that pressure on someone else. Find your own happiness, and happiness will find you. Stop expecting others to make your life better for you. You make your life better. Start taking the steps, and the right helpers will come along at the right time, in the right place. Yup, that's how the universe works. You have to ask for it, then be willing to work for it. Change has never come from a lack of effort, even if that effort is coming with ease, joy, and glory. It's time to let go of the conditioning. Change your mind, your perspective, and your reality will change also. To those of you on the path already, don't feel guilty about the work you have put in to create that joyous, peaceful reality that is you. Don't do it to yourself, and don't let another do it to you, because they will try, and the ego will try too. Don't buy into it. Stay on your path. Stay on your square. Careful not to brag and boast though. Stay humble, stay grateful, stay appreciative. For in a moment, anything could change. Be confident in who you are and display that, as your confidence will encourage others to be the same. Don't be afraid to be the different one, the one called crazy, the one people don't understand, the one whom they judge. I've been there, and it's not a good feeling. But I will not, I repeat, I will not let that detour me from what I know to be true about thyself. Fear nor doubt will stop this train from moving. I am fully committing to the path. It's what I've been called to do. So it's time for me too to let go of the conditioning. The conditioning will always leave us wanting more. Leave us with a void to fill, as if something is missing. Searching outside of ourselves for the answers, when the solutions are within. For how can someone who knows who they are ever want or lack anything? It doesn't make sense. A being who knows who they are will always be filled. Come to know yourself, my friends. It's time to let go of the conditioning. What have you been conditioned to believe is true, that you are willing to let go of, to be and experience who you truly are? It's time to let go of conditioning. Peace, blessings, happiness, joy, love, freedom, harmony, majestic, goals, peace, namaste.